Hi guys, so I'm in Ararat today, and if you can't tell, I'm in this little bushy sort of part with the ducks, and there's this really cool bridge I want to show you. It kind of reminds me of Japan. I've never been to Japan, so I'm probably wrong. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm wrong, but there's this sick ass bridge, and it just reminds me of those bits in Japan, the temples where you have all the red things along each side. You'll know what I'm on about when I get to it, so let's go. Okay, let's just walk through here a bit more. This is sick to me anyway. I don't know if it's sick as to you guys. This is cool. This is one of those days where wide angle lenses come really handy. I've got a swan following me. It's following me. Is it gonna like blow my brains out? I know swans can get quite aggressive. I don't want to have my brains blown out. It's fucking nice though. And so is the swan. Okay, it can climb up this side. I'm fucking off before it kills me. Oh, I'm such a pussy. They said there was a waterfall here somewhere, but clearly not. Fuck me, there was a plover right there. Plovers are some scary freaking birds. I definitely will be coming back through here later, because that bridge is awesome. Oh, it's a nice way to start this jump cut with a burp. Huh. There's a building up there. Okay. Right now, I'm on my way to find J Ward. I'm not going on the tour. And there's my little Chinese building over there that I really want to go to, but it doesn't open till 11, and I'm going to catch a bus at 12:15, and it takes 15 minutes to walk from there to the bus stop, and this is so annoying. Anyway, I'm trying to find a J Ward, as I said, not to do one of those tours, but I don't know, I heard the outside of it looks pretty cool, so I want to see it. I'm not going the right way at the moment. I wanted to walk a bit more through this park, because it's super nice, but yeah. So I'm going to find J Ward, take some pictures of the outside if they'll let me. Probably have to use like zoom because I probably can't get in there. But I reckon it'll look pretty cool. And I'll add some freaking filters onto it. Ah, I think this is the Botanical Gardens bit. But it's cool. Let's have a look. Should have walked through there. Oh well. I hate hills. I do this to myself all the time, I swear to God. I must have a thing for walking up hills and mountains and shit. Oh yeah. Cries in Korean. Is that J Ward? That's not J Ward, is it? Is it? Now that is a sick ass building. That is cool. Nice spot for it though. Hi guys, I was about to enter a tour at the one and only J Ward in Ararat, but I had to pull out money. They have an ATM for that, so I went to that. But then, of course, knowing my luck, because I don't live here, this is like an hour or two away from where I live, the ATM would not let me pull out any more money than 50, and I had to enter amounts of 50 up until I got to $500. I don't see that working, do you? I only needed 20. This is just so sucky, because I really wanted to do a tour of this. It'd be like the first mental asylum jail thing I'd ever been in, and now my card is just not even... Oh, The next tour isn't till 11 o'clock now, and I can't do that one because I've got to catch a bus at 12:15. Unless I ask my sister if she wants to come do it with me, we can just catch a bus at 2:50. Oh my god, I'm going to do that one. That's sick though. That is a really cool building. Oh god, it sucks. If I just search Ararat, will it find it? Oh, pardon me. Fuck, I need Google Maps. It's a 40-minute walk. Shit, can I do that? Probably not. This is so shitty. God, that hurt. Almost dropped my tripod. Well, that sucks big balls. Because I really wanted to check out like Ararat or J-Ward, and Ararat was too far, and they only do like night tours from what I've seen. And J-Ward is just so cool. And, oh, I'm gonna cry. I'm not really, but you know, I just felt like saying cries in Korean. Yeah. Oh well. There is another place I wanted to check out. It's called, oh fuck, what's it called? Gumsan Heritage Center or something. Chinese. Yeah. And this Chinese Heritage Center place doesn't open until 11. I find these places just open at 9. But I suppose I'll go check it out anyway. So many people around, it's so embarrassing. This is the park that I walked through before. Yeah. Okay. My camera is going to die if I just keep doing this. I think it's time I just stop filming for a while because all I'm going to be doing is walking. So let's walk. Just a bit further. I can see the top of the building, but you can't. I really want to do J-Ward. Gumsan Chinese Heritage Center. That's where I want to go. Because some of you may or may not know that I went to China in 2014. You know, Chinese culture and heritage, I love it. Chinese things are cool, to be honest, and Japanese and Korean. Anyway, so I know this place ain't open yet, but I don't know, maybe I could take a few pictures from out the front, just because it looks cool. So let's go. I have got Good Thing by NCT 127 stuck in my head, and I can't get it out, and I'm just walking along the streets, just going. Yeah. Here's the place. Heck yes. This is awesome. Look at me. I'm so weird. Mental asylums and Chinese heritage buildings. Is there anything else? This is epic. I wish I lived here. Oh, it's Confucius. I knew that. Let's see if I can read the Chinese. Something to something something. I forget that character. Something China. Something something. Oh, hang on. Chinese New Year shit. Something about Chinese New Year and a rat. I'm not allowed to read the bottom yet. Something. 2.8 meters. That ain't 2.8 meters, is it? 2.18, sorry. Is it? Huh. Something. China. My Chinese has gotten so bad. I used to be so good at this. Let's just read the English one. Yeah. If you are planning for a year, sow rice. If you are planning for a decade, plant trees. If you are planning for a lifetime, educate people. I like that, Confucius. Good job. Right on the highway too. This is heaps cool. I love the roof though. Canton lead, richest alluvial goldfields, discovered by a party of 700 Chinese on June 29th, 1857. How do they know it was 1850? Okay, never mind, they probably know. They've probably got something that dates back. That is so cool though. I want a picture. See, this is why you need wide angle lenses. Oh. Okay guys, I'm in J ward and I'm the only one doing the tour. Apparently. Until this level shows up.
So after school you probably all still use long drop dunnies. You dig a deep hole, put a box over the top and that's it. And then you put the Sun Herald to clean up. Now it's weird because it's a double toilet, which is a bit strange.
Just a bit.
And the reason is because they were going to build a second house for the turnkey, the guy that looks after the front gate and lets people in and out and keeps the guard. But they never built the house because they ran out of prisoners to put in. So they built the toilet and didn't get the house done. Now that's the way the wall's built, and the first thing you notice is that the lovely bluestone is actually just a veneer on the outside of cheap rubble. So it's not quite as good a wall as it looks. The second thing you'll notice is that it's got a beveled corner. The reason for that is they had a French prisoner here, and he used to like to get in the corner and exercise and ease himself up and down the wall to get his muscles strong.
Nice.
And one day he eased himself up and over the wall and ran away. So they called down to Melbourne and said these prisoners could climb 6-metre walls and escape. They said that's rubbish. They sent a delegation up, put him in the corner and up he went and ran off a second time. So now all jails in Australia all have the beveled corners so the people can't climb out. The funny thing is that Frenchman was actually a circus performer.
Oh.
So he wouldn't have too many speak any of the language.
I learned Chinese for a few years and I actually went to China, but I'm still not that good at it.
I went to China in the 1970s.
Oh, nice.
And if you went out to have a look around, they had a guy with a machine gun.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I went in 2014, so I think it was a bit different.
That's somewhat changed. When I got here in '85, that was a roller door.
Really?
And it didn't look too flash, so when they changed over to be a museum in '93, they rebuilt it. It was put back in '95 to the tune of about $109,000.
Wow.
So the whole thing cost £28,000. And yeah, it's a fairly simple sort of thing. Somebody knocks on the door, downloads video, just do that.
Nice.
Right. The individuals come in through there, got a cart, just open the whole thing up, and it's quite well balanced, so it's not too hard to open. You see that broken stone up there?
Yep.
That stone was caused by an explosion. They were digging out the lake out there. Remember I was saying how creeks disappeared into a mine? They've got the Canton lead runs right under Ararat, under the lake there, and then out to the far side for about 5 to 10 k's. And all the water drains along that. So what they did is they dug out there and then they used the water from the mine to fill it. The trouble was that they got to a whole heap of bluestone. This stuff is all local, right? And while they were trying to get rid of the bluestone in the lake, they asked some of the miners to come and blow it up, and they got a bit over enthusiastic and blew up half the town.
Nice.
including breaking that stone. Now this was the warders' quarters. Warders were all male and single, and they worked 13 days a fortnight, and they worked 13 and a half hours a day, and they had to sleep on premises 9 days a week. And if they were here and trouble occurred, they were back on duty straight away. So it's fairly hefty work. There's a story about these guys, because they're in a jail, they weren't too worried about looking after their money. And so what they do is they just leave it lying on the table in there and such like. And one of the trustees told another guy, Andrew McMillan, about it, and he thought, what a good idea. So when he was released from his current sentence, he went and got a ladder, came back, climbed over, went in there and stole £35. Now if you remember, £10 was $1,500, $15,000. So that's a lot of money.
Oh,
He
yeah.
also stole a whiskey bottle, which unfortunately for him had engraved on it, stolen from Ararat jail. And the police went round to see him, he got another 3 years. So what do you do up at Stawell?
I'm staying with my sister. She invited me over, and it was a chance to get out of Penshurst.
We used to go to Gemz for fiberboard training.
Right.
Now that's the married warder's quarters, so that's the chief warder, and his wife will be employed also as a warder.
Yeah.
And they've got a double wage, and she would be in charge of looking after any women. Prisoners from the jail system who had AIDS. The rooms were set up differently. Firstly, you see they got their own PowerPoint, they had a TV, could turn their light on and off, they could wash themselves with their own basins, and they also had the run of the place. So instead of being locked up at 7 at night, they chose when they went to bed and such like. So a much better regime for these people. Now, unfortunately, the first guy lasted only about 2 years, and once they'd worked out they weren't quite as dangerous, the hospital system worked out how to look after them. Behind you is one of interest. Born in 1899, David Clarence Freeman, otherwise known as Dummy, was a patient at Stawell for 48 years. He childhood measles caused him to be unable to speak, and he was deaf. 14 years he murdered his friend at the Chuka, and the story is, there's 2 of them. One is that they had a fight about a girlfriend, and the other one is that they had a fight because they were stealing apples from the neighbour's tree. And his friend climbed the tree and then wouldn't give him any apples. Whatever it was, he cut his head off and he butchered the body and stuffed it into a hollow log. And eventually the uncle of the murdered boy found the body by following a trail of ants to the hollow log. And Dummy was arrested. Now, you'd think that's bad enough, but he wasn't. In fact, we don't know if he was mad or not, because it's impossible to find out if he understood that he'd done wrong, because he couldn't speak and couldn't hear. Therefore, he was kept at Her Majesty's pleasure until such a time as it could be decided whether he was insane or not. If he was found sane, they would have hung him. If he was found insane, he was in the right place. So, if he was a smart guy, make sure they never work it out. A couple of things about him. He used to make beautiful artworks, which you'll see in the museum if you've got time. The baskets, for instance. And the other thing is this little story about that bird there. Was he was doing some art crocheting, and one of the papers came up and stubbed a hole in the cloth. He was about to get up and murder him when the nurse said, "I just saw a bird over there." Creepy room. These didn't actually come from here because most patients, if they were ill,
On the right is an 1860s gurney, moving dead bodies around, and the one on the left is a autopsy table. Every single person who dies in a government institution must have a full autopsy to find out why they died. So your NCIS stuff, you ever watch that? Yeah, watch it. Cover all this stuff. Particular to people who died who were insane, they used to like take the top of the brain off and measure the skull thickness. Because they had a theory, called phrenology, that the criminal mind had a criminal-shaped brain. In fact, what they found is that most of the people who were insane had some form of brain damage to the actual brain. On this side, the problem with that gurney over there is that you're moving the dead body around the patients and see that and go nuts. So they came up with this idea in the 1880s, put a cover on it. Now, it's still in use in the 1990s. In fact, a few weeks ago, I met a nurse who said they're still using these, but they're just slightly lower.
Because we're short of time, I might skip that. That's just a shower. I went to have a look at the drug.
Looks
It
good.
hasn't changed much from the 19th century. Now this wall behind you used to be where that black thing is. But sometimes we trying to sell this stuff. So what do you think that is?
Straight jacket.
Yeah, it's not. It's a re-straight jacket. Straight jacket crosses the arms across like this. Now before they had all the drugs to look after people, if you had a straight jacket and they were insane and there's no drugs to make them calm down, they could remain insane for 5 days or until they're too exhausted to do anything. If you cross the hands across and then tie it around the back the way they do with the straight jacket, it cuts off the circulation to the fingers, and then you get gangrene and the fingers drop off, which wasn't a real smart idea. So in the early 1900s, a guy down in Geelong came up with the idea of sewing the sleeves in the pockets. So a straight jacket means you get to keep your fingers. People could be in that for 3 to 5 days if necessary. There was a guy called Pierre. Now I didn't tell his full story because I'm running through everything, but he used to live in the end room we had a look at, and he was quite often he was insane by the time he'd had a night's sleep. So in the morning people would be really good at ducking the contents of his bowl. In fact, he was so good at throwing that they actually gave him a rubber one so it didn't hurt when it hit you. Yeah. Breakfast was just as bad. They had a long table here for all the patients to sit at for breakfast, and he'd come in, grab the table, tip the whole thing over. So he got his own special table bolted to the floor, and then he'd put in his restraint jacket, then he was strapped to the seat so he couldn't get up, and that's how he was fed. So you think he's probably pretty well looked after.
Yeah.
But in fact, there was one occasion when one of the nurses came in with the boiled eggs for breakfast in a bowl, put the bowl down there, turned around to talk to one of the patients, turned back and Pierre had eaten the whole lot, shells and all. That's what a cell looks like. If you like to have a look in there, just make sure you don't shut the door. Because it has a automatic locking system. And the Okie itself. You've taken photos. You've taken photos.
Anyway, it's pretty simple. So the system had air conditioning. And the way the air conditioning works, you see the holes in the bricks there? Yep. What happens is a lot of fire out the top of the fireplace near the roof. Yep. And it's got channels going through. As the fire runs out of oxygen, it draws air in through the channels. And that then draws air in through the windows and cools in the place. That's how it is. It's cool. Henry Bowen is an interesting fellow. Also known as Black Harry. He was in jail, he was delusional. 1987, and he stayed the rest of his life. He can't have been too scary because
He asked if they could convert these cells, which were empty at the time, into a chapel. Now it's actually, that's the warder's office and a cell. And they said there's no money, so his family paid for this chapel to be made. And he's pretty lucky. And his interaction with the priest that was here meant that he was in fact found to be sane and released and went back into the community. At a time that a lot of people weren't very good.
born in 54. By the time he was 13, they knew he was a psychopath. It meant that he was happy to murder every worried, but no good from there. Anyway, he went down to Rye, and he tried to rob a pizza joint, but he didn't think too hard because it was a pizza joint right next to the police station. And when he went in there, the policeman in there ordering pizza, so they had a shootout, and the woman serving got shot, and the policeman got shot, both wounded. And And the long story of that is that he was eventually handed himself into the wounded policeman while outside. There were hundreds of policemen all looking to shoot him. So while he was in jail for 14 years on account of that, he started threatening to poison Melbourne's water supply and also to do a second Hoddle Street massacre, which was a large massacre that occurred in Melbourne really. So a group of 3 guys tried to kill a lot of police, and he tried to do that. Anyway, once he realised he was never going to be released, it became clear he was mentally ill, and he started injuring himself. I think he cut his fingers off some 19 times or something, and did a lot of other attempts to injure himself. He eventually tried disembowelling himself, and he's down in Melbourne being sewn back up, and when he came to, grabbed the scalpel and finished himself off. Yeah, Handy, I was talking about him, was the most violent.
That's the full kit. So if you're a little fellow like Wayne Patrick Clancy, he had the legs sewn together in the trousers and the back. If you needed to go to the toilet, there's a gap. And if you made a mess of things, they just water you down with a hose. You stayed in that until such a time as you were either too exhausted to struggle or it calmed down. Later on in the 70s, that was just a matter of giving you an injection. Self-abusing, people scratching themselves and such like, they might use a glove like that. But if they were causing injuries to themselves, then this was quite often used. The waist belt, hands go through, and then a glove goes on the end, and it keeps people pretty quiet. Now, while wearing that, patients were known to be able to light themselves a cigarette. I haven't worked out how, because I haven't seen.
We've got like 5 more minutes.
Have we?
Yeah, I've been looking at the time.
Gary David escaped. He discovered the walls on this have got really weak concrete. Actually, we'll skip that, and you need to see the kitchen. I'll come and show you the 5 minutes.
Yeah, I wish I could stay longer, but oh. That's what happens when you've got to go on public transport.
This is the spot where George Fittiman's ghost was supposed to be. He had a heart attack on that second step after he'd been told they shot him in jail.
Oh.
And he fell and died there.
Lovely. Good thing I'm not too scared of ghosts.
And this horrible room was a bathroom.
No, it's horrible.
Some idiot had the great idea of using it for smoking bacon. So the pigs were slaughtered up at the farm and they brought down here to smoke them. Which is why it looks so good. You reckon the battery's going to last?
Yeah. This camera's pretty good for battery.
1860s, this was the best kitchen in Victoria because they had a whole heap of really clever tricks about it. Part of it is that the food could be delivered straight up to the jail through a little lift, but part of it was also a system where
I actually painted the place by pulling the coals out of the oven. You chuck through those flat stones, you chuck it in there, and there's channels underneath that will heat the whole floor, so everything ground clean, and that will heat the jail, which historically does as well. We also had, because it's all below ground, the storage for food always stayed no hotter than 15 degrees, so food would last them, basically. So you're saying that? Yeah. That's made of it. What is it between places? There's probably a number sometimes. No idea when, but that way you sleep, basically.
Okay guys, that was a very short tour of J Ward. I'm so glad I got to go, and my phone died, and I'm pretty sure Brenna rang me, and oh god, I don't even know where she'll be. She's gonna kill me. She'll be like, why didn't you answer your phone? Because it's dead.